This is your host with the most, the Warhammer, coming back at you with the destruction or the deactivation of every single cell collector device and Red Ribbon Army or Dr. Gero tracker device. So, back in the Red Ribbon Army arc, the Red Ribbon Army scientists created special trackers in the form of robotic insects. Robot insects that could track and detect the movement and the postures of Goku and the other Z fighters. After the Red Ribbon Army was wiped out and destroyed, the Red Ribbon Army and Dr. Gero used these trackers to monitor and study the moves of the Z fighters until the end of the Scion arc. In addition, Dr. Gero also created special genetic pod collectors that would go out and get samples of blood out of all of the Z fighters. In this way, the DNA of Goku, Gohan, Raditz, Nappa, Prince Vegeta, Piccolo, Kami, Nail, Tenshinhan, Chaozu, Saibaimon, Tao Pai Pai, Nappa, Demon King Piccolo, etc., Yajirobe, Chaozu, Yamcha. All of these different people, all of their DNA and blood samples were collected, and Dr. Gero used this to create the ultimate weapon known as Cell. Cell was a bio-android that was created and designed by Dr. Gero as a means or a weapon to destroy and eradicate his enemies, to take revenge for Goku destroying the Red Ribbon Army. Now, at various different points in the series, these tracers or watchers and cell collectors were destroyed. In the first fight between Piccolo and Cell, Cell pointed out one cell collector, but Piccolo destroyed it. Also, right after the very first appearance of Cell, future Trunks and Kululin went back to Dr. Gero's laboratory. They went underground and found the master computer, which helped to program and trace the androids. This is how they found the blueprints for the remote device that controlled the androids, as well as various ideas and points of various inventions by Dr. Gero, including a new type of coffee maker. Anyways, they also found the pod where present-day Cell was inside. Future Trunks and Kululin began to blast and destroy the entire laboratory, destroying everything in it. When they did that, all of the cell collectors were deactivated. However, the Red Ribbon Army had different silos and bases all around the Earth, and they have various types of trackers and sensory devices that they are able to trace and watch and monitor Goku, his family, and the various Z fighters over the years. This even continued well after the Cell arc. In Dragon Ball Super you actually see these types of devices that are disguised as honeybees. And no doubt, after the latest incarnation of the Red Ribbon Army is defeated, these tracker devices are temporarily rendered motionless or in a dormant stasis. Now, there's too many of these devices and machines to all be destroyed, single-handedly. The mainframe computer would have to be destroyed to turn them off. And only the mainframe computer of Dr. Gero's laboratory was actually deactivated or put out of operation. But, there's other mainframe computers in other Red Ribbon Army silos that operate and monitor the tracing devices. Regardless, when Gohan killed and defeated Cell, the cell collector devices became pretty much useless. Now, what about in future Trunks' timeline? Well, we really have no idea, but probably, more than likely, future Android 17 and future Android 18 were able to track down all of the Red Ribbon Army silos and destroy them and kill the underground Red Ribbon Army. And if they did not do it, then Trunks probably more than likely did, or it was Goku Black who probably did so. Goku Black would have used his divine knowledge and God Key to track down and wipe out and destroy the final remnants of the Red Ribbon Army in the future timeline. And what was ever left would have been destroyed and killed by infinite merged Zamasu, and also by future Zeno when he erased the entire multiverse. And so that's pretty much it to my knowledge. Now, these tracker and tracer devices, they already existed in Dragon Ball in the Red Ribbon Army arc. And they're shown again in the Android and Cell arcs, and again in Dragon Ball Super Hero. But not all of these devices are destroyed. And there's like thousands of them all over the earth, monitoring and watching everything that Goku and his family do, So when it comes to like what happened to all of them, I really can't say. It's beyond the scope of this presentation. And so that's it for now.